traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1762nd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, this 1762nd installment of these educational videos coming at you on a Tuesday night for Trading Wednesday, April 18th, 2018. Before we get into the topics on the board, let me explain. If you don't know this, you certainly must have found out in the last few weeks. Futures trading is extremely risky. Stock trading is risky. ETF trading is risky. I would think swapping baseball cards right now is risky. Everything that you trade these days seems to be risky. So know the risks. No, this is not for everybody. You've got to have risk capital to lose, and always place stops first before you get into the trade. If you know that trick, if you don't know that trick, come hang out with me for sure. If you do know that trick, then maybe you're capable of going forward. So follow me and let's see what we've got. Green OMNI on the board, emini, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, and Apple. And you got to love that because I'll go right to it. How goes Apple? How goes the stock market? In most cases, especially the NASDAQ. You know, one of the largest companies on the planet, certainly in this country, right? The country's largest company. Apple looks very bullish on my charts. If Apple's going up, that green arrow will probably apply at least to NASDAQ. Certainly ES and Russell will feel it being pulled up. So, love the fact that Apple is as bullish as the rest of the indices are. So, what is on the board? So far, indices are besting those key averages I've been showing you in video after video. We've had the blue average, which was the 200. It held, went up to the orange average. Now it's above in most instances and above OMNI, and bravo for that happening. So we will continue to buy the indices for trading on Wednesday. Traders, Apple looks good. 2 days ago, I came out in front of you and told you we are going to sell CMG, which went straight up. But luckily, CMG opened up higher than expected the next morning. And OMNI, we sidestepped it and never took the trade. But boy, would that have been a bad one. CMG was absolutely a bad call this week. But we didn't trade it. No OMNIACs got in. No flash updates went out. Bravo for us not getting hit on that one. Doesn't stop the fact that Apple looks very good, and I expect it to move higher. So, indices besting those averages. I'll show you charts in just a moment. How goes Apple? How goes the market? And go Knights, go! Round of applause for our Vegas Knights. I've got the rally towel. We will be playing this evening. Hopefully, the broom will come out and we'll sweep you guys. If not, so what? I've got tickets for a Game 5 here in Vegas, so I almost have to hope you don't sweep so I can get to see the last game. Anyway, going to a Game 5 could lead to a Game 7, right? So let's just sweep them in 4, and I won't get to go see you guys. How's that sound? Anyway, go Knights, go. Vegas party tonight here. Knights party at my house. You're all welcome. I'll see you at my pad. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, I'll be as quick as I can. The Russell 2000, you've seen this chart ever since we got down here. I've been showing you this chart every day. Held the 200 bar moving average, check. Got above our orange average, beautiful. Got above the OMNI average and just kept going. Russell looks fantastic here. We love it for a buy on Wednesday. Look at the NASDAQ. Held the 200 just like the Russell. Got above the orange and got through Tuesday's hurdle, baby. Now that chart was out on the OMNI all day since Monday night. Showing you the hurdle. We got above it. That looks good. As we move along, look at the emini S&P, held above at the hurdle. That's Wednesday's hurdle. So Wednesday we'll take that out, just like on Tuesday the NASDAQ took it out. Then you've got the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And remember this line? It's now green. I'll show you what it looked like just before this. We are above the resistance, major resistance. We're above it now, clearly, because we're all the way up here about to get over that hurdle. And this is what that chart looked like. I clearly had this in red instead of green because red is resistance. It stops you from going up. Green becomes support, which should hold you from going down. So that's the difference between support and resistance. When resistance is broken, it becomes support. That line turned green for you. That's why I showed it to you that way. And then you've got the Dow Jones Transportation Average. Now, held the 200. Got above the orange. got above the Omni, but came back down into the Omni, and sadly, as it seems, got back into this bear flag. It is the only thing that I have that's not bullish right now. That would be considered bearish because you got above the flag, came back down and settled inside of it and failed at the Omni. However, this is one. Everything else I showed you is doing quite well. This will probably follow the rest up. So instead of saying everything goes down tomorrow based on the transportation average, I say the transportation average goes up based on everything else. Let's see how that plays out. Then you've got CMG. We were here, and I said now that we're below the 200 and Omni's turning red, we are going to come up with a short trade for trading CMG. Well, it opened up higher on Friday and went up, so we negated the trade and took nothing. Thank the Lord, because it's all the way up here now. That would have been a bad one. So luckily, we got lucky. We dodged a bullet with CMG this week. But there is Apple, and Apple looks much, much better. Fantastic green Omni on the Apple. Nice little channel that we're developing. Apple looks good here. I've got 5 other reasons I could show you technically why we like Apple. Fundamentally, you know how that works, but the technicals look strong. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. I'll give you my levels where we will trade Apple on Wednesday. So traders, you've seen the charts. You've got my technical reasoning why I expect these 4 products to move higher for Wednesday. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Hang out with me in my free live trading room. For you traders that want to come out and learn the Omni from me personally, I hold seminars here in Las Vegas, only 3 a year. The last one scheduled for 2018 will come out this fall. I don't have an exact date. I'm waiting for you cats to continue to send in your OmniCamp applications for the fall class. When I get enough of them, I'll start calling you back and qualifying 5 of you for the next seminar here out in Vegas. It's called OmniCamp. The one for June is sold out. There's one left for the year. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you fill out your applications. I will see you at the site. Traders, remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do, in my opinion, to help keep those emotions at bay, and I know it's not easy, but certainly place your stops. And say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders, and go Knights go. Go Knights go. Go Knights go. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.